Alright, I've got a 2019 Macan. I'm going to be cleaning the roof drains. So you've got two up front, one here, one in that corner, and you've got two in the back on either corner as well. So what I'm doing right now is cleaning out the fronts. You want to open up the sunroof. I did find it was easy to just hop in the back and stand kind of on the middle floor there, and you can kind of stand out here and reach all the way around this area. So what you're gonna be doing is just get a wet rag, something like this, and just dig your way through all the drains here. I wasn't too bad. I didn't have much gunk or whatnot. You can just push this down and then really just kind of get all the way around to clean it. And then what you want to do is you want to actually get in the drains themselves. So what I've already done here is taking weed whacker filament, which, as you can see in the hole there. So got a weed whacker filament. I think this was $2.60 or whatever from Lowe's, so super cheap. Just feed that through. Before I fed it through though, I did take a little bit of sandpaper and just kind of clean up the edges so there was no hard burrs on the end of it, and shoved it through, and that feeds down kind of through here, and then it actually comes out the wheel well area, somewhere like right about here. So what I've done is I've unscrewed this. So I'm gonna try to, let's see, pull this back.
One more screw up here, and I might end up taking off. Let me see.
Okay, I figured it out now. I gotta do this vertical, so sorry about that. So this is actually a flap. Looks like it sits kind of connected on the left side there, but as you can see, there's a little bit of gunk in there. So I'm gonna take a Q-tip and clean that guy out. Okay, so for the driver's side, it's a little different, unfortunately. You pull back this and you're met with a tank. This is your windshield washer tank. So in order to access it, you have to come in through the top. So you have to get in here past this plastic. So the way to do that, you see right here is like this little notch. There's a little clip. You just reach in here with your flathead and pry it back, and then this will all just be able to lift out. Okay, so once you pop this, you can pull up and reach in here. There's going to be two screws right here. So these are actually T30s. Just unscrew those. They're a little more difficult, and this thing is literally just loose. New to me. Wow, I mean, it literally just slides right out. It's just a little kind of like a collar. And you're gonna come down underneath here. I don't know what all this like oil kind of residue is, but whatever. There's, I think it's a 27 right there. And then back to this guy here. You can also use a 10mm socket on the outside, so I'm gonna remove that. And then hopefully be able to slide the tank to the side and then leave the electrical connections for the plugs and then get at it. Okay, so this is kind of what's going on right now. I had to remove another screw. Yeah, this guy right here, which is fastened right there. And another little, that's tough to see, another little 10mm plastic guy just to move this liner out of the way. I didn't set myself up for success here. I should have turned the wheel. Didn't kind of realize exactly what this was like. But anyway, if you can see, this is tough with my hand here. It is right there. Okay, so I ended up having to use a little pick here to get up in there. You can see there's a little bit of stuff in there, but yeah, I'm just gonna show a little Q-tip in there. And I use these Q-tips, which are larger, from Amazon for $7. All right, let's go on to the rear once you make sure that these are screwed in and the cowling put back on. Okay, so here's under the car. Here's the exhaust tips. We're going for the drain, which, if you look underneath here, is right there. That little, he's got a little, you know, his little tip there, just, it looks like it's clogged. It's not, but I'm gonna get a pair of scissors, kind of weasel my hands through there, and really just, you have to reach and snip it. There's a funky angle. This is the right side. This is the side I've already done. Pretty much reached my hands up through here. It was pretty tight. And anyways, there's the one that I've done. So I probably cut about half an inch off. It was tough. You just kind of again reach your hands as much as you can in there and cut that off by any means. It's not gonna be a big deal as long as you get, you know, a big enough hole there. You should be good to go. Also wanted to make it a point. When I was trying to cut this, it was pretty much it was really tough. I could reach there, and you kind of had to really just squeeze your arms through the exhaust system. So it's tough. And then you could get about there, you know, then you squeeze it, and you kind of did this like squeeze, pull back, squeeze, pull back, squeeze, pull back, and then eventually that was enough to get through the rubber. But definitely recommend a sharp pair of scissors. That'll help. Should be good to go. That's all you really have to do. If you want, you can shove the trim line back up through that hole, but as long as this guy's out of there, it's kind of the main thing. So I'm gonna call it good. Thanks for watching.